Hi guys. It's okay. Sorry, we're laughing, but we're trying something new. But let me just say, I'm Jola here with Uforo. As
Yes,
usual,
yes,
still
yes.
anime and opposites, but we're trying
Still,
something new, as I said.
still.
Yes.
But you're like wondering what the hell was that intro, and I'm like, still. Yeah, let's go. Jola, tell them.
Yes, we decided to, because we've been thinking for a while, about the general length of our headlines mixed together with the main content and topic of the podcast. So we decided to split it up and have the headlines separately and not feel so guilty, should I say, for the length of the whole podcast.
If you guys know the good, sorry, Jola, if you guys know the good stuff we cut out of the headlines because of the length, sometimes they have some. Oh my, there's some juicy bits we've had to cut out. Some you don't know what I've said here or here, but you know what? Now we're going to give you guys full everything. You're going to get it all, juicy bits and all.
Still edited, but yes, juicy bits and all. So yeah, that's why we have this new intro for the headline segment specifically.
And what is the headline segment called, Jola?
Why are you trying to bait me? Why are you trying to bait me? The segment is going to be called the Japanese way of saying news, basically. So
which
Faro is waiting for me to say it, so I don't know what he's doing. You have to try it first, because you're trying to bait me. So
yeah, but I asked first. Okay, you know what?
Nyusu.
I want to say since July is being a chicken. Nyusu. That's it.
What were you trying to imitate me, or what was that supposed to be?
No, that's me doing it. Not imitating you.
Oh,
trying to get it as Rich said. Welcome to Nyusu 1, basically. So this is the start of something fresh. Let us know what you think as well.
Yes. So, and with that, we're gonna get into the headlines as per usual. So,
do we need to call it headlines anymore? The news.
We can still say
I'm
headlines.
I'm just saying that it's no longer headlines it's more like the news. This is the news.
So on to the news.
Exactly. That's it.
There are still headlines, guys. There's still headlines.
News.
Yeah. And as usual, sorry, just in case, we're still gonna have the podcast topic on its own as a separate thing. So
that we'll record that at a separate date and drop it for you as well. So, by the way, the news would be out on Wednesdays, or Nyusu will be out on Wednesdays, and our podcast will still remain on the Sunday slot. So, don't forget to tune in.
Yes, nicely done. Nice drop. All right, let's get into it. Okay. Netflix revealed the cast for their live action Avatar series. That's Avatar and Last Airbender. And it's made the rounds, and we had a little conversation about it already, but what do you think, Uforo?
I mean,
Uforo.
Yeah. No, you got it. Don't worry, I've gotten used to the way you pronounce my name. And but you've been doing better well, so kudos to you.
Thank you.
I looked at the pictures and they all look alright, but the only problem I had is Aang, the character who is playing Aang, because that person or that boy, I didn't even want to call him boy initially, but he's a boy or a child or a toddler.
He's a boy.
Toddler
super young toddler.
That toddler looks like 3, turning 4.
As in, he looks super young, guys. If you haven't seen it, go check it.
And I'm
very young.
We
and
all
because,
know. Sorry, and we all know that there was a whole kind of. I mean, I know in the animation, Aang actually looks younger than the rest of them, or probably is younger. I'm not even sure the age.
He is younger technically. No, he is.
Yeah, exactly. But I think it's not by much. I think it's probably by 2 years, if anything, or
like
maybe
3
years, if anything.
I think they are like 15-ish, and he's supposed to be like. Wait, no, hang on. Why do I feel like?
He was much more
okay, you know
younger.
what? I'm not sure. I feel like he may have been 10. Oh. I'm starting to think he may have been 10, but no, you know what?
Before we slag these people off, maybe we should get our facts right. Before we slag these people up, we should get our facts right, because Imagine if he's actually 8 years old and they actually represented an 8-year-old. Just that in drawing, in animation, an 8-year-old looks a little slightly bigger.
Animation.
But in real life, an 8-year-old looks like a child in compared to a 15-year-old.
Yes.
So maybe we should now trace
Plus,
it back
when
to
he starts doing... when he starts doing, obviously, his avatar things, that makes him look older too.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
The experience, all
definitely,
that.
Definitely. I mean... But the issue here is, and I don't, now that you mentioned this and we're not so sure of the age, I think maybe you're checking, I'm not sure. But now that we mentioned it, and they're good. Now that we mentioned it and we're not so sure of the age.
12.
Oh,
but technically 112 because of the...
forget about that one. We threw away the 100 years ago. But still...
That's the allowance.
But wait. We'll come to that allowance in a second because you've made a good point. I'm just trying to say... He's 12 years old in the cartoon or animation or whatever you want to call it. But in this one, he looks like 6. So the problem here is if they are going to have a relationship or they are going to make a relationship kind of innuendo or what, it ain't going to look good because that girl looks 15.
And that's the thing. The girl looks maybe not even older than 15. But anyway, she looks grown. She looks older.
She looks like
obviously older.
She looks like she understands the ways of the world, and not in that bad way, but
not in the bad way. She just says she looks like she has seen enough, more than the war, more than he has.
She knows that she basically looks like stocks. Don't bring babies. She knows that, and he doesn't think. He thinks he thinks that babies are. So it ain't a good look. It ain't a good look, and I don't know unless they completely.
I'm hoping they just don't move that part of the story. Yes,
I think if they cut that part out completely, I'm going to be very happy because to be honest, it's not like I really like the part in the whole animation in the first place. So if they're going to do
it's not a big deal.
If they're going to do it,
it's okay if he's the one idolizing her. That's fine. Like, I admire her, but it doesn't have to be romantic. That's my own. Yeah,
let's just cut out. Cool. Let's cut out the romance. But outside, aside that, all right.
Yeah, it's all right. The other thing I'll point out, and again, some of us talked about it, is that the characters for Zuko and Sokka look like they should be switched. The character for Sokka looks like it should be Zuko and vice versa.
Yeah, I completely agree with that. But they know what they know. Yeah. Maybe when they born one of when they born Zuko's face, maybe it will look different and we'll be like, oh yeah, it makes sense. That's a good born on this guy.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah,
but back to the point. Anyway, sorry, 1 second. Back to the point you initially made. Well, the thing you threw in that could have that can change it. 100 years. So even if he's 6 or 5 years old, I mean, and he's 106 years old, maybe they will say, 106 years old, you're allowed to like a girl that might be this thing, and she can like you back. But then he's not the perv because he's 106 years old, so like a 12, 15-year-old girl. So that's wrong either way.
I mean, sure, yeah. When you look at it that way, yes. Either way, it's like, they should just leave it out. But we'll see what happens. By the time they do makeup and all that, it will shock us that the boy will now look older.
Imagine if he's actually a tall-looking young boy, and he may not be young, and maybe just has a young face. We don't know.
Time will tell. It should just not be as trash as the movie was. No offense.
That movie was awful, but yeah.
Yeah. And to follow up on this, IGN put out a little discussion thing that who do we think should play Uncle Iroh? And they had 3 options, or anybody else we can think about. We had Hiroyuki Sanada, which is the guy that played Scorpion in Mortal Kombat. And I'm not sure you'd say this guy's name. Will it be Z-Ma or T-Ma? I'm not sure. T-Z-I and Ma. It's an actor he's been in a few things, but I know him the most from Russia. Oh, okay. I know him from Russia. And the last guy, I actually don't know him at all, but Uforo knows him. Paul
Sun Young
Lee.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you pronounce the H.
Paul Sun Young.
I think it might be Sun Young or something.
Yeah, Sun Young Lee.
Anyway, I'm sorry, guys.
He's on the TV show called Kim's Convenience. He's a Korean family in Canada, and I actually quite enjoy his character there. And if you actually do ever check it out, he basically is the best Uncle Iroh from the. I'm not even going to lie.
Oh,
Like
really?
I've seen all of them.
Actually, from the picture, I figured he looks like the most. And you know how Uncle Iroh is.
Yeah, he's playful at the
Yeah,
same time.
he has the face. Exactly.
His character in Kim's Convenience
shows it.
is
It's like that.
exactly on Cairo. Like I'm trying to say to a T, because his character in Kim's Convenience is he's the father, obviously, of the family, and it's just like that one. I don't no need to get into it, but anyways, he's like the father in the family, and then he's strict, but at the same time playful. So he makes a lot of jokes, but he has this kind of ideology as well. So it's very, very much Uncle Iroh, like very much Uncle Iroh. I think he's apart from the look, he is the best fit from what I know about how in what he has acted before.
Well, then that's good then. That's good. Good. Okay. Moving on. So there's a new Home Alone movie coming to Disney Plus in November, on the 12th of November. And it's going to be called Home Sweet Home. Meh. I honestly have meh. Nah,
Meh.
I'm not really
Meh.
interested, but whatever. They're probably trying to bring Home Alone to this current gen. Or why not just show them Home Alone from back then or something? But it's all good, whatever. At the end of the day, they're the ones that did Mighty Ducks, which I didn't even try to even look at. So.
By the way, have you seen the Space Jam 2? I'm just curious if you have.
No. I haven't.
My friend...
I will.
My friend saw
I'm
it,
curious.
and he has been like the friend that
Really?
that we've been talking. That we always talk about things like this. He has. Yesterday he reminded me. Last week he reminded me. He said, "Have you seen Space Jam?" And I'm like, no. He's like, I thought it was going to be shit, but they did a top job. Like they did a good job. LeBron, everybody, like it was really, really good. So yeah, something to check out.
Okay, good to know. Yeah, I had plans to do so eventually. So, guys, just to let you know, I'm sure actually you'll probably know, but Marvel's What If has started.
Dropped.
So,
Out.
check it out. Yeah, the newest Marvel thing is on.
Yeah,
I'll wash off Loki. No offense.
Yeah, I'm going to wash it off. I'm going to wash off Loki with it, but I'm going to wait. I want to wait. I'm going to wait till. I think I'll wait till all the episodes are out, unless people are really.
Why this time?
You know how I feel.
Oh, I know you were not even excited about What If.
Never excited.
Don't worry.
About
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, no.
But
But wait. But I would say it looks good. Like it looks like something that I will enjoy watching. But again, I just want to just punch you up and watch it all at once rather than watch and wait. Because I think Loki pissed me off with the watch and wait. Because I was always expecting more.
Loki was.
Yeah, no, and that's faulty for me. So now I think I might do that with a lot of these things. I know that they will all come out differently and some will be nicer than the others, no doubt. But what Loki did to me has put a scar on me. So I'm going to just wait. Wait when it all comes out, sit down, binge it one weekend, and then make my decision and say crap or good, and then move on.
All right, cool. I also wanted to say Titans season 3 has also started, and it came out with 3 episodes HBO Max. So y'all can check that out too.
That's something I want to watch.
Yeah. Okay, and it's been a while since we talked about this, but update on Powerpuff Girls. So the actress Chloe Bennett, the one that is supposed to play Blossom, has officially left CW's Powerpuff Girls live action series. I don't know why.
No, she's
left, and now they have to do reshoots. They're doing reshoots now for everything. So why?
She left because it was turning out to be rubbish, and she was like, "I can't be part of this."
Oh yeah,
rubbish.
the one giving your opinion. Please say you know why, and say you don't make it seem like it's fact.
No.
This was not thinking you read up on it.
This is not an apparently thing. You know when I'm not sure, I say apparently. This is for
This
facts.
one sounds like you famous.
I called her
Wait, wait.
agent, and her agent spoke to me and gave me the inside scoop. You know I know people. I be knowing
Sure.
peoples. You know.
I hear you.
I
I
thought.
hear you.
What about
What?
what about the
What about
animated series that Marvel Universe? I thought they just wanted to say they were gonna add more stuff.
Um. Wait. What? Oh yes. Sorry, my bad. I skipped one of my stuff. My bad. Yeah. Disney Plus is also looking to create more animated shows, obviously because of buzz, I guess, from What If.
See,
So
let
they
me
want to do
let
other
me.
animated stuff based on Marvel Universe.
Our producer,
Money,
our
Abby.
producer is standing beside her and shouting that how could they have skipped stuff on the teleprompter? Look at you.
Go Yeah, okay. And last but not least, for me, Rockstar Games is reportedly remastering Grand Theft Auto. We've mentioned this before in some way. Um, but they're going to remaster Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City, and San Andreas with a mix of new and old graphics. So, yeah,
Have you finished
more and more Grand
Grand
Theft Auto.
Have you finished Grand Theft Auto 5?
Have I finished it?
Did you finish 5? The most
I
recent one.
finished it a long... Yeah. When I played it then, I finished it like back then.
Did you?
So, unless you mean finish in the sense that every single side quest,
No. I
little
just
thing,
meant.
no.
I just meant
In that
finish
sense,
it.
no.
I
I
just
mean
meant,
the
like,
main story and
yeah.
quests and other missions, yes, but not
Yeah,
everything.
I just meant
Ain't
the main,
nobody
I just
got,
meant finishing the main storyline, but that's fine. That's all right.
Yeah. I did
Yeah, cool.
more than once because I enjoyed it. So
And it's time for
on to you.
Uforo. Yeah. So Venom 2 has been delayed again. And it's going to
Yep.
be delayed for another 3 weeks. This is apparently the fourth delay, and now it's set to open on the 15th of October this year. I mean, I think it's a theme of the season. Delays of movies and stuff
Yes.
like that due to COVID. You
I
know,
mean-
it's difficult because they want to make
COVID
money.
and the ripple effects.
The ripple effect. They want to
Yeah.
make money, and they want that box office. They want those, and it affects how no matter how good the movie is, for the fact that people are worried to see it in the cinema still affects that. Like the last time when I went to watch, what's the name of that movie? That girl, Black Widow. Yeah, when I went to watch Black Widow,
That girl. Oh my gosh, huh?
when I went to watch Black Widow, the cinema was relatively empty. Even though I did not go watch it so super early, but at least I was in the second week.
In normal times, it wouldn't have been like that.
At least in normal times, for the first almost 2 months, the cinema, especially in Marvel movie, cinema will relatively be still full.
Yeah.
This was like
Absolutely.
empty, like a few people watching it. So that's it. And a lot of people probably have started doing bad behavior. What do I mean by bad behavior? They are watching it online for free.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
And
And to be fair, that's another problem with what we've discussed before, right?
Yeah.
With them releasing it at the same time, so cinemas can make money. Easy to pirate.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. So by the time it comes out on Blu-ray it comes out on HBO, someone can rip it easily. But when it was only coming on on the cinema, nobody can rip it. So that's why you see that whole cam copy that some people will be videoing, then someone will walk past. Remember back then, and you're like, you can't really hear properly, but you want to watch it, and then you see someone's head. And you're like,
To be honest, after it just was not worth it.
It
like
wasn't
after
worth
you,
it, nah.
like, nah, I'm not doing this.
I can't be bothered.
I'm not doing this.
Like you know what? I'm going to watch it in the cinema.
Or wait for DVD.
Or pay for it.
Wait for cable. Yes. Oh my goodness.
And a good one for the Sonic fans out there. Idris Elba posted Idris Elba posted a picture, and all we saw was like Knuckles, and
Yes.
Knuckles, and it was just a picture, and then he put a caption,
Yeah.
which I don't remember what the caption was, but that was
The point
a,
is, he's going to be Knuckles.
He's
Yeah.
going to be the voice of Knuckles, and that was a buzz for me, especially because not that I'm a big Sonic fan, and not that I'm huge, but I think I've always liked the character Knuckles, even in the game and everything like that. He was just that bashful character that was different from running around. This one is, apart from speed,
He's supposed to be more edgy
he's
and
much edgy, you know,
badass. in a way.
yeah, more bad, you know, and red as well, like danger.
And red.
What do you have? I mean,
And the Knuckles too has
yeah,
the
spikes.
now.
Yeah, well,
That's why Knuckles, right?
Yeah, exactly. Knuckles. Right on the nose.
Yeah.
And the name was on the nose as well, Knuckles. But everything but it was really nice. And when I saw that, I think, like we discussed in the last episode, Idris has been just doing things, and he's been hitting those heights, and it's good. And I feel like, yes, it's animation, yes, it's just a voice, but I feel like sometimes even just a voice injects into the way the movie comes out, because they will try to animate the actual person into the character and try to get all the mannerisms there and swag and all those things. And I think if they capture it well enough, Sonic 2 might be better than Sonic 1, because Sonic 1 was not good. So yeah.
I wouldn't say it wasn't good. It was okay. I didn't mind it.
No.
For a Sonic movie, like, it was a lot better than I would have.
No. When I
thought.
say not good, I'm trying to say not good in my high standards of. But it was okay. I'm not gonna give it a second.
Why
watch.
did you have high standards? I think I expected. I mean, it's not easy.
No, because it's not easy.
Plus,
but
after them having to change the whole look again,
yeah,
I definitely had low expectations.
No, it's not easy. But for me, it's Sonic. It's like if someone should make a Mario World game, Super Mario World movie, no matter how I feel like they would bomb, they shouldn't try it. But no matter how much I feel like they will bomb it, I'm still going to hold high expectations of it, because that was my childhood. Like, those were things that I really, really enjoyed. It's just like you always go to the cinema to watch. I mean, apart from the recent Mortal Kombat movie that made us so happy, but you always go and expect anything that has Mortal Kombat in it. You're going to sit and say, it's going to be good. Then, like, you come out crying at the end of it. But yeah. So, yeah. All right. So, the movie I haven't yet seen, which I'm seeing today, guys. Come on. Suicide Squad. No. It's set in stone now. It's set. It's happening. Everybody, all the stars are aligned. But yeah, Suicide Squad opened at number 1 at the domestic weekend box office. But the problem was that it only earned $26.5 million, and that was poor. Not poor, but it's not good. It's not good.
It's poor.
All right, it's below. I want to say it's below average.
I know it sounds like a lot of money, but it isn't. Not for movies, and not for a Marvel movie. Not for any movie. DC movie. Actually.
Yeah, not for. No, I said okay. Yeah. I was saying that.
Oh, sorry,
Marvel,
I said DC, Marvel. My bad.
But
DC,
anyway,
yes.
But yeah, I was saying that it's poor. So, and the movie is so good that it shouldn't be. I mean, when I say so good, I mean better than the rest that have come out, even though I've not seen it. But everybody is giving it all the praises. I'm reading everything, whether I Rotten Tomatoes and everything. So I'm going to make my in the next episode or news or
you
whatever,
would have seen it.
I would come out and say, we're still getting used to this format. I'll come out and say, yeah, this, and maybe we dedicate something to it, but we don't know yet until I watch it. But yeah,
okay.
They said mitigating factors like simultaneous releases on HBO Max and the rise of COVID Delta variant has likely impacted this. Well, it's the line for everyone. I'm not trying to say that's not the reason, but it's also the line for everyone. So,
because the other thing as well is with HBO Max, once you have HBO Max, you can watch it, right? With Marvel on Disney, when they released Black Widow, it was the premiere. So even if you have Disney Plus, you have to pay for premiere to watch it. This one is just once you have HBO Max, you can watch it. There was no special thing.
I don't know what kind of deal DC did with HBO. I don't even know what kind of thing, but they need to.
That I don't know.
They need to sort
But,
it out because
I mean-
they need because if some of these stars are getting paid based on release,
Well, nobody has come out to complain
We
yet.
don't know
I think
yet.
Disney is worse with these things. Apparently, they are notoriously worse with all these
but
kind of
it
things.
is
than-
possible that stars could be getting paid on release, especially during COVID right now, because the movie cannot project to say, okay, you know how normal projections they'll say, I'll make look at it, they'll do their calculation, accountants come in, they say ta 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 ta,
Yeah.
and then they look at it and they say, oh, we're going to make 700 million. So you know what? We'll pay you 2 million, 10 million, 15 million. It doesn't matter. It makes sense. But now they can't probably say that anymore because they don't know exactly how much the movie will make. There's so much on it. So what do they input? It's how do they even charge HBO Max for showing it and say how many people watch it? I mean, yes, I'm sure you can track it. It's not difficult. But I'm trying to say how much money would they make from that as well? Because how many people are subscribing to HBO Max out of all the
People will subscribe, but the problem is you won't have the rewatch thing because you've paid for it once. Even if you rewatch, it's one payment.
Yes,
Cinema times obviously would have been go back pay.
And then friends or family. And then two people, like now, if me and my family sit down and watch it, we can sit down and all watch the thing together. But if we all went to the cinema...
I can ask you for your access or something and watch it.
If we all went to the cinema together, I have to pay. My partner have to pay. The other people have to pay. We have to pay for everybody there. And that's like a lot of tickets. So yeah, again, it's one of those things that is painful. But I guess we don't know.
It is painful. Yeah.
This COVID needs to go though. What is this Delta variant?
Fam, it does.
Like seriously.
But sadly, it's not going. It's just part of it. We just need to adapt better.
Every time something new, every single time. Like when it's like the COVID used to go back and plot and say we need a new set of attacks.
We need a new curveball.
We need a kind of what? Anyways, so yeah, okay. Sony concludes the acquisition of Crunchyroll. That's interesting, actually. And they want to combine it with Funimation to create an anime empire like Crunchymation.
That's the idea. Nice. They need to pay you for that to use it.
Pay anime and opposites. That's who they should pay us. Don't worry. What's mine is yours on this. It's patent. They should pay us. It's ours. No. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, Sony be doing things though. Seriously, anime is getting so big. Like every single thing, anime related, which goes back. I mean, everything is just anime related. What's next? Sony suggests that they might be incorporating anime into its PS Plus.
Well, it's not Sony. Well, people, there's nothing
speculation.
Confirmed, right?
Okay, speculation.
Yes.
Not Sony. Okay, so people
that might be the idea.
But I'm not expecting otherwise because anime right now. I mean, Netflix.
Anime is the new thing.
Netflix were on it.
Or the in thing.
Yes, the in thing. Netflix spotted this ages ago. Just you know what? Just that the only problem I have with Netflix is that as much
people
as they
are taking their content from them.
And they also did not, I feel like they did not corner the market fast enough. Like, they started doing it, but I feel like, no, there is a way you corner the market. Like, you start trying to acquire some studios.
Oh, you mean, yeah, but they were still trying to make
So
money.
now they were
talking about people who already have it.
No, but Netflix has money. I mean, now.
Not like, are you comparing to
not like
Sony,
but I'm trying to say Netflix can at least buy 1 or 2 studios in Japan and say I'm sure they all know it.
Why would this? They probably do because of those that are making some of these things for them, or at least they are in partnership with them. Yeah. But the issue now is if these giants are trying to make these moves, which one would they think will pay them better?
Yeah, but I'm trying to say it's just like Netflix. Like now, nobody till date, with every of the subscription services that are out, almost everybody still has Netflix.
Yes, and I hope that continues because I'm still rooting for them, man.
Netflix is like one of the main, like player number 1. That's Netflix.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, gradually you can see them getting pushed out, small, little by
I pray
little.
not.
I'm sorry, it's what's happening, and it's facts. Like they're getting pushed out small by
We'll
small.
see what they do. See what happens. I know what you mean.
And I feel like, again, because just like stand-up comedy, and I think they still have the market on stand-up comedy, which is really, really good. They spotted anime early, and they started giving people, like, a lot of people now don't watch anime on like Crunchyroll or all these other places. They just come to Netflix and they get it. Like even Shaman King that I'm watching
is on
Netflix now, even though it's not up to the date. They've just done like a season 1 batch and put on Netflix. And you can see that they are trying to do, but just that now I have on my computer, I have on my Xbox, I have Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll is free on my Xbox. Like I don't need to pay for subscription. I can watch almost.
You can watch,
And Crunchyroll has a lot.
The only problem
titles.
with that is, anyway, that's a different thing. Go on.
Crunchyroll has a lot of titles. Like I did not know how much titles they had. Like when I used to watch Crunchyroll back then, it was for Gintama, because Gintama was not really out on other places, but Crunchyroll, and Crunchyroll did not have like Naruto and some other things as part
Are you
of
sure?
it. No, they didn't. A long time ago. This was over almost 10 years.
Okay,
10
maybe
years
when
ago.
you started. Okay.
This
Because
was
at the
like-
point where I checked, it was there. So
No,
fair
this
enough.
was
Okay.
This was over 10 years ago, and they didn't have some of those titles. But what they didn't have like One Piece and some of those things there.
No,
Now,
definitely.
But
Definitely,
then later,
they didn't
what
have
they started doing is that they started like paying for license rights, I think, to all these titles and having them, and then they would
course.
also now. But then they also now did the ones that they are further episodes, but for you to watch, you have to pay to unlock, and some of those things that they do like.
Otherwise, you will be a week behind.
You'll always be behind. But now, even on the one on the console, that I'm seeing that it's almost up to date with the, and it's free. I'm not even like a user. I'm not even like signed into
You're not
anything.
a paying user.
No. I'm not even a user. I'm just like guest. Just download.
Yeah, you don't need to. You don't need to have
an account.
An account to do.
So
same with the browser, and you can just
that's
go
right.
in.
So the only problem I have with Crunchyroll is that the interface is quite not the best for me. And number two, their ads are
apart from
so
when you are
annoying.
seeing the ads, that's ads and being a week behind. That's the problem.
The interface
And when you move off where the anime actually shows, you're right. The interface is like
the interface is so bad. But let's see what Sony does with it, because
did you finish what you were saying, that maybe they were gonna add it to the PS Plus?
Yes, that's what people were. That's what people were saying. So we don't know.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Let's
see. I mean, at the cost, Sony wants to further add to their money. So let's see what they do.
I mean, to be fair, I get that. It cannot be at the same current cost.
Yeah.
For them to give you almost all the anime in the world, and then
they should first go and do something like Game Pass first. Let them give people games. Give gamers their games first. Then later you can give them the Sony.
They don't want to lose the anime edge.
They can give them the what did I call it? Crunchimation. They can give them
Crunchimation
at an extra cost. But anyways, give the people what they want. Then staying on this anime news or Nyusu.
Yeah.
Cartoon Network will start producing original anime series, and that's huge.
Mm-hmm.
That's actually huge. Like
for them to move.
You know when they say
out of cartoon into anime.
You know, like what they say, somebody has stepped into when they say like the eagle has landed, like they've stepped into the building, like, hi guys, I'm here and I'm Cartoon Network.
We're here.
We're
but just that theirs would be without all the typical things. It's Cartoon Network.
It's going to be.
So they're not going to have fan service. It's going to be the shonens. Even the shonens have to remove.
Yeah, and even some of the girls that might have like curves and the rest, they'll flatten them out. Just
they'll flatten it out. Yes.
like
they'll polish it.
They'll take them into like a laminar press and press cover.
That's so weird, man.
Because they're like then they'll bring it out like, is this still 3D? No, 2D enough. Yeah, that works. 3D.
Weirdo.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah. And then finally, for our ending, the last news of our Nyusu, This is fun. I'm enjoying this. But the news is not enjoyable. But I'm enjoying what we are doing.
Yes. Serious face. Go on.
Serious face, yeah. Bradley James Adams passed. Oh, shit. I said Adams.
Yeah. Okay, go on.
Take 2. Sorry, producer. Gomenasai. Bradley James Allen passed away recently. He was a martial artist who studied under Jackie Chan and acted with him in Gorgeous in the final fight scene. He also coordinated stunts for Kingsman series and Shang-Chi.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Did you... R.I.P. Did you watch Gorgeous?
Yes. I've watched every...
Do you remember the scene?
No. But I've watched every Jackie Chan movie that ever existed.
Under the Sun.
Under
Are you
the
sure
sun.
about that?
Even
you have
his...
watched...
Even his...
They are the ones that people... that are not... that are more obscure.
Even the
you
one
have
that he
watched...
was, even the one that is a porn star. I've seen it.
Okay, now you know that one. I'm not...
I'm just telling you, like... I'm not trying to
I'm
say
just
like
saying,
that, but I'm
it
trying
is
to say,
hard to claim that you have seen every Jackie Chan.
like,
so
I've
that's why
gone...
I'm asking.
I'm putting that claim on my name. I'm staking my name on the game, and I'm trying to tell you that it's all the same.
Okay.
I just wanted to wrap that. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that I've gone
If
to
I ask you now, the issue there is going to be that you wouldn't know by the title if you've seen it.
There are more titles, more, out there than other ones. But I've gone to his discography.
That won't have everything either.
No, it doesn't have any filmography. Sorry, I said discography because he also does music. He also does music.
Yes, I know.
So that's why. But I've gone to his filmography and I've like checked the list and I'm like, wow, seen this.
But everything won't be there.
Even the ones that are not, there are some that he's uncredited that I've seen. Ones that he probably just passed on the road
when
and
it
I've
just
seen.
started and it was just there. Yes,
I have. Like literally, there's a time in my life, especially I think it was maybe like
where you were obsessed with Jackie Chan.
5 years ago, or no, more than 5 years ago. Maybe like when I was in my early uni years. Because when we were younger, my mom used to have used to have a video, those stores like all the like having like love like Blockbuster, but it was in Nigeria back then, Lagos, where people used to come and collect
Video net.
They used to come and rent videotape. I'm gonna play and return it. So she used to have a store like that, and my dad was Jackie Chan obsessed. So inadvertently, all of us were also well, no more. You know how Nigeria used to be. You be martial art obsessed. So everything Bruce Lee, everything Jackie Chan. We had it. So that's where it started that life for me. And then I remember we used to be sneaking. Because we are meant to also borrow it as well as far.
Yes, it's a business. There's no family anything.
But we used to go. We would just we'll leave the empty carton in the place where the shelf and take it, go and watch it. Then come back, rewind it. You have to rewind it because if you put it at the end, people cannot.
So it starts at the beginning.
So you have to now rewind it. Man, we used to suffer then. You now rewind it all the way to the beginning. Then put it back inside and go and return it. Sometimes the storekeeper, we used to make sure that he or she, because they're the different people at the different time, does not see when we are returning it. If not, they will cast us. So we used to be very, very smart about it. But we've been caught a lot of times. And yeah.
Part of the fun.
But yeah, it's so I think why I brought up that story because when I was now in uni, I went on the Jackie Chan binge again, and I was like, and I went to go and look at all the things that I've seen, and I was like, oh wow, you've seen a lot. Then I started tracking the ones that I've not seen, and I started getting them to watch them, and I made sure like even so I saw the amount of uncredited ones that pissed me off because on the picture on everything, Jackie Chan, his name written completely loud. Then you now go and watch it, and then you don't see any Jackie Chan.
You don't see him, or maybe he's supposed to be there for like 1 second.
No, maybe it's just it's his toe. Literally, his toe just shows in this something, and then there's one that has there's some weird ass plot one that he didn't even. I mean, he was there, but he literally did not fight at all. He just came and passed information to somebody. I walked past, and that was it. I was so pissed. But yeah, I can say I can stake that to my name. I mean, yeah. I've seen every Jackie Chan movie that existed.
I still debate that, but that's fair. Fair to claim. Okay.
This is a weird end, right? I mean, normally we are going to be going from here to jump into the main content and start the conversation. But guys, this is what it is. You're going to get
yes.
Should I say 40 minutes of
this?
That's it. Nothing else. Imagine this.
Welcome. I feel like it may be less, you know.
It's probably less. I'm just saying welcome.
Like, I'm not sure.
I'm just telling people welcome to the new world order. Yes. Alright guys.
That's the headlines. That's the news. No. News. Anyway, whatever. That's the news.
Well, thank you.
Look, it doesn't always have to be high pitched, okay? Thank you. But yes, that's the news.
That's the news.
Thank you for listening.
Thank you for listening.
Tune in
Wednesdays
for the other part of our podcast.
Yes. Yep. See you on Sunday.
Bye.
Bye.